Ooh, look who's first.
Oh, I got booed again. Boo just over here stealing from me. No, not another blue. I'm getting booed and blued, y'all. I'm getting booed and blued. I got booed and blue just there. Y'all saw that? Yo, can someone...
It is always great to see you here, Spooky. What is up? It's always a pleasure to see you here. Good morning, one and all, and welcome to TV Land. I'm TV Antenna. My nose was low-key vibrating. Weird. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome one and all to TV Land. I'm TV Antenna. I hope everybody is doing well. I forgot to fix me a caffeinated beverage, but I will once we get into the festivities real good. But yeah, my brother will be streaming tonight, so definitely watch for your notifications. If you drop a follow, you'll know when he's live, so you can help me support him and get him to that get him to that 400 threshold. I think last I checked, He was at 387. It's been fluctuating a bit lately. Yeah, he's sitting at 387. So he's about 13 away. So he's almost there. I would really love for him to get there by the end of this month. So that we can have the festivities on November 1st. My plan B, I haven't figured out a plan B day yet, just in case we don't get there by then. But my plan A day is November 1st. I know sometimes he has to work early Saturday, and as a consequence, he has to pull Friday streams. So we'll see. If November 1st doesn't work out, we'll stream a random game or something. But today, before you ask, yes, today's game is educational and an insult to some people's intelligence. But we will be playing the Super Solvers Midnight Rescue. We'll be doing the PC re-release. I know it came out during the MS-DOS area, but it was re-released sometime later as something to help kids learn how to read while enjoying a really cool backstory. The backstory is that the Super Solver is having to go to this school and figure out who the Master of Mischief is before he douses the school with invisible paint. And so it had some fun elements to it. Meanwhile, I'm having so much fun with Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. Surreal. There's always something to aim for in that game, and I think it's really cool. There we go. Got another wheel to spin. Let's go. All right. I think that's all I can do for now. I've grown to love playing Toon Blast again as well. At one point I wanted to showcase some of the mobile games on stream via the BlueStack Simulator, but the BlueStack Simulator is advertisement heavy, so I've decided to kind of hold off on that. Thank you for the 5 bits, both earlier and right now, Spooky. I'm a little more than halfway to my next payout threshold. So your efforts will help nudge me closer to that payout threshold. So I have to garnish at least $50 before I can get it vetted to my SECU account. So every little bit you give me helps. So if you know anybody that can invest in me financially, you know. I've got a throne now, and I just opened an account where people can buy me food. So hopefully I can find some people that's willing to invest in me. Especially since there's the possibility my dad and I will be moving the next couple of months. So every little bit you can give me can help for sure, because obviously we're kind of sorting through some things to help get us primed and ready. But thankfully it looks like we'll be moving during my hiatus from streaming. After the first week in November, I'll be kind of taking a hiatus for the busy season to kind of focus on the busy season. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be back in January for Jack Nicklaus games to celebrate Jack's 85th birthday. He's got the dates out for the next Memorial Tournament, so it'll be the week of Memorial Day. Of course, he selected his wife, Barbara, to be the honoree for the 50th Memorial Tournament in late May, early June. So I'll have to change my streams Memorial Day week to account for that. And we'll be playing for the last week of May, Memorial Day week, we'll be playing just Jack Nicklaus games that whole week to celebrate the 50th Memorial Day tournament. So it'll be fun. That's one of the changes I'm making to the schedule so that we can all enjoy the beautiful view of Murfield Village again. But that reminds me, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, Spooky, but there's really a really cool thing I got to show you. I got this on DK Oldies. Look what I got. It's Jack Nicklaus Golf for the Game Boy. I did not know this game existed until a few months ago when I was getting ready for to stream Jack Nicklaus games in July to celebrate him and Barbara's anniversary. They were married 64 years in July. But yeah, that game is in existence. Who would have thought? But yeah, that game has Muirfield Village in it, so I'll be showcasing that. Last week in May, I'll be showcasing, I think it's the Super Nintendo version via the emulator. That has Muirfield Village, and then we'll do the PC version via Signature Edition. Then we're going to do 4, 5, and 6. And then we'll probably, when we get to 6, when we get the Golden Boat Challenge, we'll do the we'll do a tournament at Merrifield Village. But yeah, that's amazing what you're able to find. You know, my dad used to have an NES years ago, but then it stopped working on him. I wish he kept it because there are people out there that refurbish those things and actually repair those things. So I wish he kept it, but after a while he tossed it, and I wish he didn't because when I went to trade it in Greenville, I found Jack Nicklaus' greatest 18 holes of major championship golf for the NES, and I was like, Dad, if only you kept your NES, I would have gotten this game. We could have played Jack Nicklaus golf on an actual NES console. We would have had fun with that for sure. But anyway, we're going to be playing Super Solvers today. Tomorrow we're going to return to Hello Neighbor. We're going to try to get into the actual game. So I'll probably be sitting my laptop on this fan up here. Because sometimes playing games on Steam causes my laptop to get super duper hot. And thus the game get laggy. So we'll have to use this fan. Thursday we're going to play Space Jam via DOSBox X. And then Friday night we're going to play Spider-Man. So definitely come Friday night we will be playing that Spider-Man 2 during the Coming Up deal. So you will love it. So Spooky, I will be at Dawn City Friday night. Wink wink. He might see some web slinger while he's playing Mario Party. Wink wink. He might be slamming 8 pizza boxes on his kitchen table, wink wink. But anyway. Oh yeah. I don't know if you remember that from the second Spider-Man movie, the 8 pizza boxes. Pizza time! But anyway, that reminds me, I got to remember we have leftover Little Caesars that I can have for lunch at some point this week. Not today, though, because today is Taco Tuesday, so I might get something from Taco Bell again. Some of the Taco Bell options are really good, but I might get something generic this time today. But anyway, next week we are going to be playing Luigi's Mansion. We're going to be playing Hello Neighbor. We're going to be playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We're going to play Clue next week. So, Spooky Hunt, do you like Clue? Because a week and a half I'll be playing Clue again. Clue's awesome. Little Caesars, yeah, it is. We don't get Little Caesars a lot, but every now and again we'll think to get them because we love their crazy bread. Well, hello there. Well, look who popped in. Eats 26, been a while since I've seen you. Wiggles, been a while since I've seen you. Good to see you both. But anyway, normally when my dad gets pizza, he'll either get Ruckus from Raleigh, which sometimes makes me nauseous, or Brooklyn's up in Goldsboro. Sometimes supermarket made pizza isn't the best pizza in the world, but sometimes we get that. But my dad's favorite to date is Brooklyn. Once you get Brooklyn, it's hard to go back. Although the Oreo bites from Papa John's is interesting, I really would love to try those Oreo bites. They look so good, but I know last time I played Clue on stream, a lot of people liked it, so mark your dates for October 18th for Late Night with TV Antenna. We're going to figure out who killed Mr. Body. We're going to play the PC re-release, Murder at Body's Mansion, and if we get enough time on demand, we'll play the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo versions like we did last time. Because I know some people had fun with that and went on a stroll down memory lane for that. Alright. Then after that, there you go. Wiggles gets it. Except they use a generic revolver with 38 caliber, I think. At least I think it's a 38 caliber. I'm not 100% sure. But there's going to be a week where we will be doing Luigi's Mansion, Hello Neighbor, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then for October 25th, it won't be a Late Night with TV Antenna, because I have 2 Rudy shows that Saturday, October 26th. But for the 25th, I wouldn't be surprised. If he misses that 5-footer for par, he's definitely going to be taking it out on somebody. But for October 25th, we're going to be playing E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the Phone Home Adventure. So we are going to be taking E.T. all over the place. And then, of course, for the week of Halloween, we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion one more time. We're going to play Hello Neighbor. At this point in the game, in terms of Hello Neighbor, we'll be playing the... not the Atari game for E.T., no sir. Are there Atari emulators? I wouldn't mind trying it. But I have heard nothing but bad things about it. But it'll be the PC versions. The Phone Home Adventure is a PC game, and the one I'm going to play on October 31st is Interplanetary Mission, which is also a PC game. But again, we'll be playing Luigi's Mansion, probably wrapping it up by then. Hello Neighbor. And at that point, we'll be trying fan-made games and trying to beat those. And then we'll be playing E.T. the Extraterrestrial Interplanetary Mission. And of course, for those of you that are long-time gamers like Don, you might remember when Interplanetary Mission was released for the PlayStation, as well as Space Jam. Space Jam was a PlayStation game as well. Now that I know that PlayStation works, when I got it set up where Mark lives, I might get Space Jam from DK Oldies, as well as maybe E.T. We'll see. The Interplanetary Mission. We're like, hey Mark, check this out. That E.T. game we used to play on the PC, they have a PlayStation version of it. I've heard the controls on there are better on PlayStation than PC for Interplanetary Mission, but that's for me to know and me to find out. But November 1st will be a Late Night with TV Antenna regardless. Oh, my brother loved Tomb Raider. I got him Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider trilogy remastered. I gifted it to him on Steam. So, He will be streaming it for his 30th birthday next year. So, when he does his month-long birthday celebration next year, and next year he's going to be 30 next year, so let's get my brother some support definitely by then. Hopefully by then I would have gotten him up to 500. Hopefully by next year when he turns 30, I'll get him to 500. Get the key and ride the quad. I don't know what that means, but okay. But yeah, Tomb Raider was an awesome game. We also played the Mac and the PC version as well. And that one was really good. My brother was better at it than I am. I think I remember rage quitting it several times growing up. Mark and I were rage quitters before rage quitting was a thing. Alan, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Alan is home safe and sound from Italy. Praise be unto our God for watching over his young'uns. Go follow this guy if you haven't done so already. He is making his mark in Croatia and Italy.
Thank you very much.
So,
And if you see
there you go.
You can see it here.
So, go follow. Of course, his username is Ship Broman, but a lot of us know him as
Personalized.
Alan Zliman from Croatia. And he's been back and forth from Italy. Having a good time. Out there on business. Doing repair work and making sure the nautical communication goes smoothly. So there you go. So drop him a follow and let's give him some love. Yeah, I have heard about it. At one point it strengthened to a 5, but I think because of some things in the hurricane that are cyclic, like the eye roll recycling, and other things like that, it's been brought down to a 4. But it's hoping to maintain most of its strength until it gets over Florida. There are some indications that there could be an increase in shear and Saharan dust as it approaches Florida, so it might be brought down to a 3. But we'll see if those models play out. Sometimes those models play out, sometimes they don't. But anyway, I will be streaming all the way to the first week in November, where we will be playing games like Mario's Game Gallery, Power Wash Simulator, Jeff Gordon XS Racing, and Storm Chasers. So, we'll be playing those games on the first week in November before the busy season kicks in, and I won't be streaming much then. So those are some of the things I have planned, and don't forget I'm always updating the schedule and always making changes to it. So definitely stay tuned. There's still a lot to unpack there, but we are going to be playing Super Solvers today, and hopefully everything will go well. But I'll tell you what, before we get into the festivities real good, I'm going to run one more ad break to get me a caffeinated beverage, and I will return. So don't go away. I am back with a package. Okay, well, you have a good night's rest. But here we go.
Okay, you 5 robotic paintbrushes, now pay attention. We're here at the Shady Glen School for one purpose: to make the school disappear. My spies tell me that pesky super solver may try to stop me and save the school. To avoid being caught, I'll hide inside one of you. If I can stay hidden until midnight, we'll have enough time to prepare the disappearing paint to use on the school. The super solver will try to find me by taking pictures of you and comparing them with clues I've hidden throughout the school. You can distract the super solver by throwing your tricks at... Hey! Who did that? Okay, mischief makers, remember, we only have to keep the super solver busy until midnight. Then we can make the school disappear. Now, let's get out there and be on guard.
Oh, it's that small, huh? Hang on a second. I had it at a very wide screen. I was having a little too much fun with it. Yeah, the really cool thing about VMware is you can set your screen resolution, you know, whatever. I mean, it's so much fun. There we go.
Okay, you 5 robotic paintbrushes, now pay attention. We're here at the Shady Glen School for one purpose: to make the school disappear. My spies tell me that pesky super solver may try to stop me and save the school. To avoid being caught, I'll hide inside one of you. If I can stay hidden until midnight, we'll have enough time to prepare the disappearing paint to use on the school. The super solver will try to find me by taking
What's it
pictures
saying about
and
you?
comparing them with clues
Funky
I've hidden
trash.
throughout the school. You can distract the super solver by throwing your tricks at... Hey! Who did that? Okay, mischief makers, remember,
They're already
we have to
ready.
keep the super solver busy until midnight. Then we can make the school disappear. Now, let's get out there and be on guard.
Here we go. All right. Along with having to fix me a caffeinated beverage, I actually got one of my packages in the mail. So, I was letting you enjoy the cutscene while while I was getting this package opened. But some of the over-the-counter stuff I ordered came in sooner than expected, I might add. This is why I love Walmart. This is why my dad loves Walmart. So there you go. So I'll be right back one more time, and then we're going to get started for real this time. All right. Yeah, exactly, Matt. How you doing? I actually got to say hi to Jennifer earlier today. She seems to be doing well. Magnitude, a community streamer through and through, and that looks like Monster Seeking Monsters. Monster Seeking Monsters. Do 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 do.
Sad people love puppets.
Oh, the puppet from You Don't Know Jack.
Gets a bonus heart every time they date someone that was rejected the night before.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
The same goes for any monster.
Not me. It's good to see you again, though. Yeah, Magnitude's a community streamer. Definitely give him a follow. People have been supporting him to a T, so he pretty much can be a full-time streamer. I think he is.
As a trainee, you will see new player hints from time to time. They will help you learn how to play the game. If you want to turn them off, go to the options menu when you get into the game. Very good! You've just taken a picture of a robot. This special picture has been placed in your notes and will show you hidden facts about the robot. Look for the envelopes that mark hidden readings. When you find one, press the up arrow to read for a clue that will help you unmask the Master of Mischief. Take your time. The clock is paused while you are reading a passage. To move through the reading, click on the Page Down button.
Oh, look, we're reading someone's diary. I hope they don't find out. Dear Diary, I saw the first one in the window of the drugstore. The bright colors attracted my attention right away. It was too hot for me to read, so I just looked at the picture and dreamed about lions and tigers and elephants and clowns and cotton candy. Oh my. 2 days later, I saw another one. It was on the side of a milk truck. Yes, the circus was really coming to Shady Glen. But I had to find out when. I rode my bicycle to the library, and there was another one on the front door. I laughed when I saw that clown's big red rubber nose. It was almost bigger than his face. I asked Miss Morris if she had an extra poster I could put up on my bedroom wall, but she said she had only one. Maybe I can buy one at the circus. If I can get one for myself, I'll put it right next to my Lassie picture. Signed, Betsy.
Good job! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
He looks good in that bow tie, don't he? Ready for some more in the Hall of the Lion King. In the Hall of the Mountain King?
The reading clue you've just found has been placed in your notes. When you want to see the clues and pictures you've collected, click on the Notes button. The clock will pause so you can take your time studying your notes.
Sunshine Boy stops beach trip. Shady Glen School Press, May 17th, 1959. By the way, you can actually click on hard words. All right. Last week, Miss Simpson's class voted to go to Shady Glen Beach. Only one person objected. That was Morty Maxwell. He didn't want to go to the beach. He wanted the class to go to the amusement park at night. There's too much light at the beach, complained Morty. It's not good for my magic, and going on the rides would be more fun than just sitting in the sand anyway. When everyone in the classroom laughed at him, he put on his sunglasses and became very quiet. During the afternoon recess, the picture of the beach disappeared from the wall behind Miss Simpson's desk. In its place, someone had hung a poster of a big moon and stars and a roller coaster. The bottom of the poster said, "Magic and fun happen out of the sun."
That's right! But, you have already collected this clue.
We sure have. It was a poster.
a robot, press the up and right arrow together, or the up and left arrow together. If you need help playing the game, use the Help menu on the menu bar.
Hey, Too Cute. How you doing? Another streamer, ladies and gentlemen. You're more than welcome. If you ever need a safe place to vent or discuss mental health or emotional health, this is your person to go to. We're going to be streaming again anytime soon. Will do. Where did he go? Thanks for the work. I hope you're doing well. Have a good day, Spooky. Sounds good. Oh, you have a cat? Which one is it? Is it Bella or who? So where's Too Slow at? Minneapolis. Wow, Minnesota. Have they gotten any snow yet? I know it's only October, but sometimes they get snow as early as October. Already got the spooky. But okay. 1-2 punch. Let's go. Okay. Not sure. Alright. Are you going to be streaming today? Dear Diary, I guess all the things happening at school lately are really getting to me. I had the strangest dream last night when I woke up this morning. Perhaps you don't come. Yeah, I've been mostly focused on my the stream team that I joined in June, but I am going to branch out again soon. Because I've really been building community within the stream team I'm a part of. Alan, hope your work shift went well. Let me know when you go back to Italy. Italy's a beautiful, beautiful. Italy's a beautiful country. So I'm glad you get to go. But yeah, you have to follow Alan, Too Cute. He is very, very creative, to say the least. He's a scientist. So there you go. I guess all the things happening at school lately are really getting to me. I had the strangest dream last night. When I woke up this morning, I really had to pinch myself. Not only did I dream about paint, not only did I dream about paint that makes things invisible, I dreamed that while I was sleeping, I got painted with it. I wanted to leap out of bed, but didn't. I stayed to see what would happen. My toes began to disappear little by little, then my feet, then my legs, until finally the top of my head was completely gone. You couldn't see the paint, and you couldn't find me. I must say being invisible could be a lot of fun. And practical, too. It would make it possible for me to find Tommy Harrison's list of phone numbers and get Bobby Turner's number. Then I could call Bobby and ask him to go to the museum with me so we can work on our science reports. Signed, Becky. I know it is. That's why I picked Spooky Month to play this game.
That's correct. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Ooh, water fountain. I can't get any water? Come on, Super Solver, hydrate! From the story of Dr. Dolittle by Hugh Lofting. Push me pulleys are now extinct. That means there aren't anymore. But long ago, when Dr. Dolittle was alive, there were some of them still left in the deepest jungles of Africa, and even then they were very, very scarce. They had no tail, but a head at each end and sharp horns on each head. They were very shy and terribly hard to catch. The hunters get most of their animals by sneaking up behind them while they are not looking. But you cannot do this with the push me pull you, because no matter which way you came towards him, he was always facing you. Besides, only one half of them slept at a time. The other head was always awake and watching. This is why they were never caught, never seen in zoos.
That's right. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Here you go. Isn't it like he's dancing while he's walking? We're in the Hall of the Mountain King. Soccer is the most popular team sport in the world and has only recently become a favorite in the United States. Keep in mind this game was made in the 90s to put things in perspective. There are so many reasons why soccer appeals to so many people. First, it is simple to learn. Second, it can be played by people of all ages. Third, all you need to play are a ball and a goal. A soccer game is filled with action that almost never stops. Players use only their feet, head, and legs to move the ball up and down the playing field, often leaping through the air. The goalies are the only players allowed to touch the ball with their hands. The number of people who play and enjoy soccer grows larger every year.
Good job, but you have already collected this clue.
Alright, let's find more robots. Might be in the classroom. There it goes. Here we go. February 3rd, 1989. Dear Miss Rigby, my daughter Amanda says that there are strange things going on that make school more fun now. There may be some connection between what's happening at school and the weird things that have been going on at home lately. Yesterday morning, I found a giant peeled banana on my kitchen floor. Amanda says she didn't do it. Last week, I opened the cookie jar and found, thanks for the lurk, it's a bland. Let's get you shouted out. Another fantastic streamer. We've been getting a lot of our stream team teammates here lately. God bless y'all. I know you're a Mario streamer at Sublime, but
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Are you excited about
We're still in it to win it.
Mario Party Jamboree? Now I'm starting to get hit. There you go. I'm hoping you're willing to play Jamboree. Okay, I'm getting hiccups now. All right. And found that it was filled to the top with honey. Amanda's friend, thanks for the heart. Amanda's friend Vicky Mason had been playing with her at our house that afternoon. As you may know, Vicky is Marty Maxwell's cousin. I don't understand any of this. Could you please ask Mr. Garrett to talk about it with all the teachers? Sincerely, Clara Wentworth.
That's incorrect. Click on the Page Up button to go back to the reading. When you read it again, use the highlighted words to help you find the correct answer.
Try again. What did Mrs. Wentworth find on her kitchen floor? That's correct. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
All right. I think we got all the clues. Let's check to make sure. Did we go in the auditorium?
Ha-ha! You have already collected this clue.
Okay.
Does this robot picture match all 4 clues? Click on the Decide button, then choose Yes, No, or Maybe.
Okay. There's the banana, there's the horns, there's the poster, and he's saying look before you leap. So it might be Turbo. Bofo has an anchor. Electro has a frog. Pogo has an octopus. Lolo has a frog and a star. No horns. So,
Are you sure you want to accuse Turbo of being the master of mischief? I accuse you of being the master of mischief.
Rats! You found me!
alright, we have been promoted.
You need a total of 30,000 points to move up in rank from junior to senior.
Alright. We're doing this again. There's one at the water. Ooh.
Oh no! That robot crashed into you! You just lost one shot of film from your camera. To stop a robot before it gets too close, press the space bar to take its picture.
Shady Glen hasn't seen the last of me! I'll be back!
Hey, look, it's hiding in the curtain. Look at that. To Ernest Garnett Garrett, Principal, from Jack Thornton, Police Chief, date March 2nd, 1989. I received a call last night from Mike Wells, the night watchman at your school. He said that when he checked the doors, he noticed that all the locks have been replaced with cookies. He also said that the guard dog he brings to work with him suddenly turned into a pig. 2 officers were sent immediately to check out his story. The officers reported as far as they could tell the locks looked fine and the guard dog just looked like a dog. My guess is that Mike must have fallen asleep and dreamed this whole thing. I suggested that he keep a radio playing to help him stay awake. Still unsolved is the question of where the plate of cookies came from that was found on Mike's desk. I'll have my officers visit Mike the next couple of nights just to make sure everything is all right.
That's correct! You have collected a crew to help you win the game!
Let's go.
Take pictures of my robots, and you'll see their invisible secrets.
What can you make with a report by Stuart Jacobs, January 13th, 1959. You have it in your kitchen. You probably eat it on cold winter mornings for breakfast. So the next time you've been eating all that oatmeal, save that round box. Here are some fresh ideas for what to make from that box. If you have a cat, use that box lid as a dish for its dry food. Eat up, kitty. Take the rest of the box and take a piece of heavy paper over the open end. Instant drum. Or maybe you need a piggy bank. Decorate the outside of the box by pasting on pretty shapes of colored paper. And then cut an opening in the lid for coins. You'll have to get the lid back from the cat. How about a telephone? Take 2 oatmeal boxes lids off and connect the closed ends with a long string. So remember to eat your oatmeal, but please don't throw those special round boxes away.
Try again. What could you make for your cat from the oatmeal box? That's right! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
All right. All right, Shady Glen, August 16th, 1989. Hundreds of Northside residents reported seeing an unidentified flying object in the sky last night, a UFO. It looked like an upside-down dish, but no one was sure what it was. Phone lines were jammed as everyone called the police at once. Police Chief Jack Thornton said it was just your everyday weather balloon helping with the weather forecast. But others didn't think that was true. An official report from the local weather station will be coming soon. If that flying dish was a weather balloon, then my dog can play the ants go marching on a trumpet, said Levon Sanders, the first person to spot the UFO. The thing was so strange, Miss Sanders said, it flew in a zigzag line, almost as if it was writing the letter M in the sky. Weird, but true.
Incorrect. Try again. What did Mrs. Sanders say the thing was? What did Mrs. Sanders say the thing was? Good job! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Blah, blah. Tryouts for basketball teams, 4 o'clock in the gym, Tuesday, September 14th. Boys and girls, anyone can try out. Just show that you can dribble the ball and shoot baskets. Each team will have 12 players. Bring your own cheering section. Ask a group of friends to watch you try out. Each person who tries out will receive a Shady Glen School stuffed pig. These after-school basketball teams will play other schools. Sign up in the gym today.
Good job, but you have already collected this clue.
March 12th, 1961. Dear Kelly, did you hear about what happened yesterday in Miss Rigsby's class? She was acting so strange. While she was writing her homework on the board, her chalk disappeared. That's not all. She just kept on writing, and the words continued to appear on the board. It was just that the chalk that was invisible. Poor Miss Rigby. She let out a bewildered scream and her glasses fell off her nose. Then she just sat down and put her head in her hands. I couldn't tell if she was laughing or crying. Marty Maxwell and his friends were roaring with laughter. All I could think about was, where did that chalk go? Signed, Laura.
Good job, but you have already collected this clue. Nice photos, Super Snapper. Enjoy them while you can.
Mystery Visitor. Shady Glen School Press, October 9th, 1988. Shady Glen School had a mysterious visitor last Thursday morning. No one seems to know who it was. Yes, it was someone very famous, said School Principal Ernest Garrett. And I have very clear orders not to give out this person's name to anyone. Many questions filled the Shady Glen schoolyard that day. Who's behind those sunglasses? Is it a famous movie star? A diamond necklace was seen around the neck of the visitor. Who's sitting in the back seat of that limousine? Mr. Garrett would give only one answer. She's very famous, he said, and she sings.
Good job. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
There we go.
Nice photos, Super Snapper. Enjoy them while you can. The way you're playing, Super Solver, I'd better plan a fast exit.
I'm not going to sit down on the couch, he says.
Shady Glen hasn't seen the last of me. I'll be back.
Your notes include a checklist of what you've collected and a clue card for each robot. Click on the Clues button to see the first clue card, and the Next Card button to move through the cards. Compare the robot picture to the reading clues you've collected. When you think you figured out whether or not a robot is the master of mischief, click on the Decide button.
Alright, we need Pogo. Is that Pogo? No, that's not Pogo. I got Pogo. Let's go. Okay, he's got a plate, well, a dish, but he's got a poster. Pig, necklace, plate, dish, strange. He's got a turtle. He said he will make you crawl. He's got an egg, a mitten, but no necklace. So, necklace, pig, dish, it's Electro.
Are you sure you want to accuse Electro of being the master of mischief? I accuse you of being the master of mischief.
You're right. You found me.
Alright, so we've got 18,000, so we need about 12,000 more to reach senior status. Let's see, how close are we to an ad break before we go on? And we'll go ahead and do one, even though it's 17 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and take another ad break, and we will be right back. All right, we are back. We will try in this stream to reach pro status. We will try. Don't know if we'll get there, but we'll try and get there.
You need a total of 30,000 points to move up in rank from junior to senior.
We're going to do what we've been doing. We're going to swing around.
Don't jump too soon, or you might crash.
Techie Tech arrives. Shady Glen, May 4th, 1986. Soon it may be Shady Glen linking London, as users of home computers are able to communicate and exchange information with other computer users. Techie Tech, a new computer information service, is being set up to link computers almost everywhere in the world. And local users will be especially lucky because the home office of Techie Tech will be located right here in Shady Glen. Shady Glen users will not have to pay the extra charges for calls that all other users will have to pay. Techie Tech works on regular telephone lines, so no special setup is needed. Home computer users simply need a machine called a modem, which links the telephone and the computer.
That's right! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
So, clue 1 is a telephone. And just so you know, I won't go till 3, because I have to work today. So I might go till maybe 1:30 or 2, just so y'all know. Annual May Day Festival, May 1st, 1965. Watch the Shady Glen School Band March. See the huge flower display planted by the Garden Club. It's quite a show. We're hoping that there will be no storm like the sudden rain last year that ruined the roses and the other flowers. March.
That's correct. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Speaking of March,
They're getting close. Which one of us will be left at midnight?
Shady Glen, March 3rd, 1988. The mayor of Shady Glen presented a special award to the members of the Super Solvers in honor of their solving what has come to be known as the case of the running refrigerator. The Super Solvers were brought in by the telephone company after numerous reports of prank telephone calls in all areas of Shady Glen. Most of the trick calls reported throughout Shady Glen were the old joke, "Hello, is your refrigerator running? Then you'd better catch it." The Super Solvers finally discovered a tape recorder that had been placed in a telephone booth and put on continuous playback. The machine would say the same message over and over. However, the person who was dialing the telephone was never found.
Incorrect. Try again. What would be the best title for this story? What would be the best title for this story? What would be the best title for this story? That's right! But, ha-ha! You have already collected this clue.
A report by Daniel Berger. Every 4 years in November, we have an election for the President of the United States. Next month, by God. When the first settlers came to America, they decided they did not want a king, a man wearing a crown and far away in England telling them what to do. They decided they wanted to vote for a president, a leader chosen by all the people. It used to take many weeks for the news of who was elected to reach all parts of the country. Today, the results of the election can be learned within 1 day. In January, the person elected in November starts being the president. There is a huge parade in Washington, D.C. with bands marching, playing music, and many parties are given to celebrate.
Incorrect. Try again. What do the bands do when we celebrate a new president? What do the bands do when we That's right! But, ha-ha! You have already collected this clue.
That was quite a jump scare.
So, you are a super reader. But can you find out which robot I am?
All right. From Mary Poppins Opens the Door by P.L. Travers. And don't forget to buy me an evening paper, said Miss Banks as she handed June 2 pennies and kissed her goodbye. Michael looked at his mother reproachfully. Is that all you're going to give us? He asked. What will happen if we meet the ice cream man? Well, said Mrs. Banks reluctantly, here's another 6 pence. But I do think you children get too many treats. I didn't have ices every day when I was a little girl. Michael looked at her curiously. He could not believe she had ever been a little girl. Miss George Banks in short skirts and her hair tied up with ribbons. Impossible. I suppose He said smugly, "You didn't deserve them." And he tucked the sixpence carefully into the pocket of his sailor suit. Ribbons.
That's right! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
No cook peanut butter honey balls. Here's a treat that is easy to make and yummy to eat. And best of all, you can make it by yourself. You can make some to give as holiday presents in boxes you decorate. You will need paper plates, a large bowl, and a wooden spoon. You will also need these ingredients: 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of honey, and 2.5 cups of dry powdered milk. Put the right amounts of the ingredients together in the bowl and stir until everything is blended. Take a small piece of the mixture and roll it into a bite-sized ball. Place the ball on the paper plate. When the plate is full, put it in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. The candy is even better the next day, but don't be angry if everyone eats it right away. It is so delicious it probably won't last once it is discovered. Boxes.
That's correct. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Didn't catch him in time.
The way you're playing, Super Solver, I'd better plan a fast exit.
Okay, we got all the pictures we need. It looks like we got all the clues we need too. That's a treasure box. Those are horns. That's an anchor. Umbrella, telescope, and horns. There's the telephone. There's the march. That looks like ribbons, and that's a box. So we're looking at Pogo. That's a tic-tac-toe board, so roller can't be it. And Turbo, that's a shovel. So march, telephone, ribbon, box, it's got to be Pogo.
Are you sure you want to accuse Pogo of being the master of mischief? I accuse you of being the master of mischief.
You're right. You found me.
Alright, so we're not quite there yet. And now Florida received their first tornado warning from tropical system.
You need a total of 30,000 points to move up in rank from junior to senior.
All right. Film is right there.
Don't jump too soon, or you might crash.
Yeah, just tease me, why don't you?
You must really know the score. You are totally so high.
The film machine is empty. You need to find a reading and collect a clue before you can get more film.
From The Old Man Who Said Why by E. E. Cummings. Because you say why all the time, said the fairy, and it's driving everybody mad. People can't sleep, and can't eat, and can't think, and can't fly because you're always saying why, and why, and why, over and over and over again. And I've come from the farthest star to tell you that you've got to stop this whying. Why, said the little, very, very, very old man. At this, the fairy grew pink with anger. If you don't stop saying why, he said, you'll be sorry. Why, said the very, very little old man. Now, see here, the fairy say, that's the last time I'll forgive you. Listen to me. If you say why again, you'll fall from the moon all the way to the earth.
Try again. Where were the fairy and the old man?
Oh, that's where they came from.
Good job. You have collected a clue to
So
help
the
you win the game.
moon.
Do you think you'll be known as the one who saved the school?
Hey, Alan. Thanks for the lunch. What you having for lunch? I think I've read this before. A crown.
That's right. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Alright, Super Solver, hydrate. Why don't you hydrate? Come on.
I see a bucket of paint in your future. Super slicker.
Dear Diary, April 1st, 1989. April Fool's Day, interesting. Dear Diary, Thomas Edison, inventor of the light bulb, had no idea that his invention would lead to Shady Glenn's latest mystery. I mean, the talking light bulbs on the ceiling in Miss Walker's science lab. More unusual than the talking bulbs themselves were the things they talked about. Yesterday, our class heard them whispering about some master plan of taking over the school. We all just laughed. Imagine light bulbs taking over a school. Miss Walker tried turning them off, but they had no effect. The bulbs just kept repeating, turn us off, turn us on. It doesn't really matter. Morty tells us what to do. He makes us thin or fatter. There must be a clue here somewhere, signed Jerry.
That's right! You have collected a clue to help you win the game!
I think that's clue 3 already. I just read this.
That's correct! You have collected a clue to help you win the game!
The Circus That Comes to Town, Chapter 10, Clowns. Clowning around is not as easy as it looks. In fact, many clowns go to a special school where they learn how to be better clowns. Many skills are taught there: juggling, putting on makeup, acrobatic tricks, such as walking on a high wire, and even how to throw a pie. Clowns also learn simple magic tricks and jokes, such as spraying water from a flower on a coat or honking a big red rubber nose like a car horn. Clowns have lots of fun, and people laugh at them and have fun along with them. Although it doesn't seem like it, clowns work very hard at their job.
That's right! But, you have already collected this clue!
I sure did. August 10th, 1961. Dear Diary, I can't remember ever hearing about wild wolves in Shady Glen. And I know that Miss Price next door gave away most of her cats last summer. So what are those strange howling noises at midnight last night? All I could think about were those old Lon Chaney Wolfman movies. It hadn't been an hour since Morty had gone to bed after having his magic club meeting in the backyard. I looked out my bedroom window to determine what the noises were. The sky was clear, and it was so light outside I could see the tree shadows on the front lawn. But no sign of anything making strange, steady noises. I guess I'll have to ask Morty again if his magic club could practice at someone else's house. I don't like things I can't explain. Things like that make me nervous. Signed, Sarah. Sarah.
Good job! But, you have already collected this clue!
Did I get everybody? No, I haven't gotten Turbo. Where are you, Turbo?
getting low. To get more film, find the film machine in the hall. Stand in front of it and press the up arrow.
There we go. That is not the moon. That is not a crown. Moon, crown, light bulb, school. So probably pogo. It says machine. That's a poster. So it looks like it might be pogo again. Moon. Thanks for the smile. Moon, crown, light bulb, and he says he's painting the skull. It has to be pogo.
Are you sure you want to accuse Pogo of being the master of mischief? I accuse you of being the master of mischief.
You're right! You found me!
Well, I've made it to senior. All right, so we made it
Now
to
that you are a
senior.
senior, you must take each robot's picture 2 times. When you do, the hidden facts will not be numbered on the pictures.
All right, so we're held to a higher standard. Surely we can't eat without saying Robot Grace.
I want you to play my game. If you think you're on a roll, wait until you see Rollo.
All right, here we go. February 15th, 1961. Dear Teresa, screech. Ever listen to someone's fingernails dragging across a chalkboard? Today in class I shivered when Morty did that in front of everyone. Mr. Garrett had come to the door with a worried look on his face. He was either in a hurry or very angry about something. Mr. Jackson walked to the door and Morty got up as he passed by. Donnie giggled as Morty grabbed a piece of chalk and approached the chalkboard. But instead of writing on the board, Morty dragged his fingernails across it very slowly. He tried to sneak quickly back to his desk, but just as he got there, so did Mr. Jackson. Morty spent every recess during the next week cleaning the chalkboards and the erasers. Love, Molly.
Good job! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
So, pizza chalk.
You'll save time if you can remember which of my notes you have already read.
Cooking class with Julia Wild, June 21st at 10 a.m. in the Shady Glen School lunchroom. June 21st? This must be a year-round school. Nice. Miss Wald's class will be called 101 Things You Can Make with a Banana. Discover new dishes. Learn the excitement of the banana and its tastes. Surprise your friends by making something different. It might have a flavor so strange they will say, I wonder what's in this. An ordinary banana, you will say proudly to yourself. An example of one of the banana surprises is a sandwich made by slicing a banana down the middle from end to end, spreading peanut butter on one half and putting the banana back together. Isn't that a different kind of sandwich?
Good job! You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
Alright, clue 2, y'all. Maybe there's a robot in the library. Oh, I've read this one before. It's a cookie jar.
Good job! You have collected a clue to help you win the game. You're making quite a splash around here.
I think I read this one too. I think I already got this clue.
Good job! But, you have already collected this clue.
This might be clue 3. Shady Glen, March 3rd, 1989. Traffic control workers discovered that hundreds of no parking signs in the downtown area had been replaced by signs that had strange and often confusing messages. It all began when Mayor Janet Sullivan pulled into her parking space near City Hall last Tuesday. She noticed that instead of the usual no parking sign, there was a sign that read, "Have a nice day and kiss the kids for me." Kiss the kids. Before she could get to a telephone to call the police, the angry mayor noticed the other strange signs in the area. There were signs reading, "Quiet, please," "Lizard crossing," and "Park here as long as you want." People are still looking for the person or persons responsible for the prank.
That's correct. But, you have already collected this clue.
June 17th, 1959. Dear Diary, Donnie was exploring a large cave with Morty near Lake Laurel when he found a fossil slab from the Mesozoic area. So Donnie and Morty entered the State Rock contest. This morning, I drove the boys to the contest in Monroe City. The judges were so excited about Donnie's rock that they awarded all 3 top ribbons to him. You should have seen how proud Morty was. He couldn't stop saying, "Donnie's got the rock that gave the judges a shock." Signed, Harriet.
That's right. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
I only have Electro. Chalk, Strange, Ribbon, Jar. So that's the chalk. He says it looks strange. There are the ribbons. And that's the jar. Y'all, this might be Electro.
Are you sure you want to accuse Electro of being the master of mischief? I accuse you of being the master of mischief.
Rats! You found me.
Wow! I already almost made it to pro stat. Whew! You know what? Since I'm about there, first I'll run an ad break. That goes without saying. But I'm actually going to try to go for pro. And once I make it to pro, we'll call it. So, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Get you some water. Get you some juice. Go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. And we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back to TV Land on TV Antenna. I hope everybody is doing well. We are going to try, fingers crossed, to go for pro status. It's coming up on 1:30. So once we achieve pro status, that's when we'll call it. Alright, so let's do it.
You need a total of 60,000 points to move up in rank from senior to pro.
If you think you're on a roll, wait until you see Rollo.
Rollo.
Nice photos, Super Snapper. Enjoy them while you can.
A plan for a great Halloween party. First, invite your friends over. Ask each one to come as a spooky creature from outer space. Use Halloween makeup you can buy at the store or some of Mom's old makeup to turn your face green or white. Then watch your friends scream and run away. Second, it's really fun to have the party in a place where you're allowed to use tape and paste to put decorations on the walls. Flashlights and dim lights help to make the place look spooky. You can also play scary music. Third, make sure you have plenty of snacks to eat and punch or soda to drink. Games are a lot of fun too. How about pin the tail on the ghost? Fourth, do you have a skeleton in your closet? Be sure to ask your friends to hang up their coats.
That's correct. You have collected a crew to help you win the game. Taking pictures of my robots will give you secret facts about them and me.
Let's see if there's one in the library. Come to the reading circle at the Shady Glen Library, June 20th through August 7th, 1960, led by Ethel Morris, librarian. Kids, bring a favorite book from home or check out one from the library. Then curl up with your book in our morning reading circle from 9 to 10. Parents, join Miss Morris in the reading area for the look at the latest bestsellers. No food, drinks, loud talking, or shooting of rubber bands, please. Anyone not following these simple rules will be quietly asked to leave. Sign up today and enjoy a good book.
That's correct. You have collected a crew to help you
Alright, we
win
got
the
Clue
game.
2. Come join a beginner's puppet class, May 20th through 24th at the Civic Center. Classes every afternoon from 1 to 5. Learn the art of puppet making from Miss Sherry Sunday, famous ventriloquist and television star. All materials will be provided for the workshop sessions except plain paper for bags, yarn, and paste. On the final day, there will be a play by the puppets with all voices by Miss Sunday. And there's what ventriloquist means, a person who makes her voice sound like it's coming from somewhere else. Provided, bought by someone else for you to use. Sessions, meetings, times of getting together. Sherry brings this special craft to life, SGTV 6 o'clock news. 4 stars, not to be missed. Miss Sunday once again shows the wonders of the ordinary paper bag. Shady Glen Gazette. It looks like we already got this clue.
Good job, but you have already collected this clue.
I'm running out of... Sailors. Many sailors are superstitious. For example, some sailors believe that whistling on board a ship causes storms at sea. Alan, is that true or not? Many sailors also believe that leaving port on a Friday brings bad luck, so they never start a trip on a Friday. For some sailors, the sighting of certain birds and animals is a sign of good luck. They also say that seeing dolphins leaping around the prow of a boat during the storm means that the weather will soon improve.
Good job, but you have already collected this clue. Sorry, Super Snooper, but now time is on my side.
No, it's not. I think we've already done this one.
Try again. What covered up the person visiting the school? What covered up the person visiting? Good job. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
All right, sunglasses. Fourth clue might be in here. All right. And it's an article I've already read to you guys in chat. Cookies.
That's correct. You have collected a clue to help you win the game.
We need Letro. No, I haven't gotten Letro yet. Was that Letro? That was Letro. Okay? He says, don't be afraid. Letro has a soccer ball. Pogo again? Rolo doesn't have sunglasses. Turbo doesn't say leave.
Are you sure you... I accuse you of being a master of mischief.
You're right! You found me!
You need a total of 120,000 points to move up in rank from pro to expert.
And we might as well just hit the brakes right here. So here we are. 67,690 points. Look. Funny number. So there you go. So that is Super Solvers. With the robots and the paint. And the Super Solver dancing. That is always a fun game to play. We probably won't stream that game again. But that is a very fun game to play. No doubt. Actually, that isn't what I wanted. That wasn't the shortcut I wanted to put up there. Or did I? No. Yeah, but there you go. That is the Super Solvers. I was just making a change on the fly. I'm one of those people where if you don't do it when you think about it, there's a decent chance you'll forget it. That was Super Solvers, y'all. We made it up to pro status on Midnight Rescue. On the Midnight Rescue re-release, that is. We found the Master of Mischief several times, and we were able to get through it quick enough to where we rose through the ranks. So there you go. Made it to pro status. And of course you can work all the way up to champion, but I imagine that takes a while. I imagine it takes hours and hours of patience and virtue. But anyway, it has been a hot minute. I think he's going to go for 24 hours. I think. But it's been a hot minute since we raided into Holy FX, so we're going to send the love over to Holy FX. So, let's send the love over there. And you know the drill, send them the same love, care, and hospitality there that you've done here. But Holy FX is a fantastic streamer. He does a lot of 24-hour-a-day streams whenever he has the energy to do so. He's partnered with Smite. He's also trying to be a partner on Twitch. So if you know anybody that you think will love his streams, be sure to tell people about him. But I got reacquainted with him when I found him on somebody else's server. So it was great. So it's great to be able to support him again whenever I can. But I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope you enjoyed Super Solvers. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be playing Hello Neighbor. The next day we're going to be playing Space Jam. And then for Late Night with TV Antenna, we're going to get reacquainted with the Webhead. So have a great day. Know you are loved, valued, and appreciated. Remember, Jesus loves you. We here at TV Land do as well. Send your prayers to Florida as they brace for Hurricane Milton. It might hit Florida at least as a 3, if not a 4. So hopefully everybody has heeded the warnings and has taken the necessary precautions. But nevertheless, have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks for your time.